Hello and welcome to another month of the Biopicked book club. I kind of soft launched the book club last month just because it was a New Year's resolution for this year to get started, but I wanted to try some things out. I had never, for example, done the reading sprints before or even streamed something, and I had never really used a Fable book club before, and so I just wanted to get into the groove of those things before kickstarting 2026 with our very own book club. And as a result, I never really made an announcement video or anything like that, but I thought I would now. I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction as to what the Biopicked book club actually is. Biopicked is a monthly curated book club for mood readers or people who are curious about way too many things to just stick to one genre. Together, we read whatever pulls us in. So it's books that make you think, make you feel, make you question reality, or suddenly you're sitting there Googling something very niche at 1:37 on a Tuesday evening. But this isn't just about finishing a book and then having opinions. Biopicked is also a community. Every week we host reading sprints here on YouTube, which is a low-pressure way to read the monthly book club pick, or you can do something else like watch a movie, pretend to be productive, or just simply hang out. Sometimes you just want someone there in the background so you don't feel alone. Last month we read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin, and that was a book that was largely centered on themes like friendship, loss, and video games. If you want to participate in those book discussions, it's still not too late. I have left a link in the description below to the video essay where most of the book club discussions are going to take place. You can also join our book club over on Fable. It's a book tracking app where we are doing most of our chatting to one another. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, even if we're switching over to the new book now, will still be available if you want to go back and participate in some of the chats. When it was time to pick the January book club pick, I honestly didn't think too hard. This book was already on my TBR. I was watching a lot of those videos of people's best books of 2025, and it kept popping up over and over and over again. And I think since it's January, we want to start the year with something really amazing, just to get good momentum going for the rest of the year. That's why for January, I have chosen this book. So this is My Friends by Fredrik Backman. And actually I have the Swedish version here just because I wanted to read it in the original language. However, I mean, obviously the title would be the English title if you were to get this yourself. Or maybe not, because maybe you live somewhere else, but I'm going to read it in Swedish. So I don't think we're venturing out too far from last month's book club pick, even though we still are, but this still follows the theme of friendship. And looking into the book, it was actually a #1 New York Times bestseller, and it was also a Fallon book club pick, and it is the winner of the 2025 Goodreads Choice Awards for Best Fiction. I also realized that Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow is also a Fallon book club pick, and now it kind of looks like I'm just copying him. And I wasn't aware. I was just doing some research right before I started filming this video, and that's when I came to this realization. But I guess Fallon just has really good taste. I heard he also really likes Taylor Swift, which I do too, so I mean, I guess we're similar. This story is described as an unforgettably funny, deeply moving tale of 4 teenagers whose friendship creates a bond so powerful that it changes a complete stranger's life 25 years later. I don't know about you, but I am very intrigued. And I love Fredrik Backman. I love most of his books. I think I've read most of them. I realized that there's one book in the Bear Town series that I haven't read, and now I see that as an excuse to just reread it because that book series is phenomenal. I love the characters so much. And knowing what I know of Fredrik Backman's previous books, I am fully prepared to sort of go into this and meet these lovable, genuine characters that you feel so deeply for. There's also most likely going to be funny, sharp, and moving prose. I think you can always expect that from Backman. And it's also going to most likely be a heartwarming story that is going to stick with you for a long time afterwards. I can't promise anything, but that is going to be my guess, and then we can see at the end of the month if that actually came true or not. Like before, if you want to join in on the book discussions and you want to read this with me, we do most of the discussions over on Fable, which is a book tracking app or reading tracking app, and you can find the link to the book club in the description. However, I know that there's a lot of book tracking apps out there, and perhaps you're using a different one and you don't want to sign up for Fable. You can still join in anyway. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we do weekly sprints, and the first one where we're going to be reading this one is actually already on Thursday. So it's on Thursday at 6:30 Central European Standard Time. The easiest way to find the reading sprints is usually to go to the live section of my channel, and then you just click notify me and you'll get a little notice whenever we go live. We will read this book until February 12th, so you do have quite some time to get started and get through it. And then, like we did for tomorrow, there will be a video essay that goes live on the YouTube channel where we will also be discussing the book together. So if you don't have Fable, no worries. You can still join in the book discussions through that video or just by hanging out throughout the sprints. So, are you gonna join me? I think you should. It would be lovely to get some new friends to read this book with. It's gonna be a great time, I think. I hope it doesn't crush me. I hope I don't cry. I cry to everything. Also, looking at this, I was like, should we design a book club sticker? Wouldn't it be so cute with like a little Biopicked book club sticker? Oh, I would love that. I don't have much designing skills myself, but if you do happen to be a graphic designer and you like have cool ideas and you would want to help me out, I would pay you. Hit me up. But that's it for today's announcement. Let's get started. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get started on the book. Let's enjoy this together.